What's going on? It's facts you don't know. If it's your first time here and you want to find out new facts that will definitely make you smarter and more well informed, make sure to subscribe and activate the notifications bell so you don't miss anything.
A guy from Florida named Jeff Longo was walking along the sidewalk when he suddenly stumbled over some strange little creature. Longo had never seen such tiny animals, so he could not even understand who they had found. But he knew that he should help the newborn, who was lying under the scorching sun. The baby was about 3 centimeters long. He needed maternal love in order to survive. Jeff realized that a newborn could fall from a tree, and he decided that he would do everything in his power to feed and protect the baby, and it doesn't matter who grows out of him later. To be a hero, you don't need to do something supernatural. Sometimes you just need to be in the right place at the right time. This story just tells of such an event. This man from Florida by the name of Jeff was just walking along the sidewalk when he suddenly stumbled over some strange and small creature. He'd never seen such a tiny animal, so he couldn't even understand what he had found. But the man knew that he had to help the newborn, who was lying under the bright sun. Such heat for her could be as dangerous as possible. The baby was about 3 centimeters long. She needed maternal care in order to survive. Jeff realized that the newborn was likely to fall from a tree, and he decided that he would do everything in his power to feed and protect the animal, and it doesn't matter which one later grows from it. He began to feed her. Over time, wool began to appear on the body of the animal, and it grew in length by several centimeters. At this time, the man named the baby Cookie. Still not knowing what kind of animal it was, Jeff made a decision that soon changed his life. The new owner decided to look on the internet for information about the animal. Thanks to this, he found out that Cookie belonged to the subspecies of flying squirrels that live in the south of the country. These are nocturnal residents, and they usually don't interact with people. He also learned that these proteins feed on nuts, grains, dried fruits, insects, small eggs, and birds. They usually spend 2 months with their mother before starting an independent life. The future of Cookie seemed bleak, as many users wrote that without a mother she would not survive. Having learned all of this, Jeff didn't leave Cookie for 2 months, even for a minute. He wanted to replace her mother and always carried her with him. The man fed her a liquid mixture, which is made from food for puppies and proteins. Over time, the newly made father was very amazed to see how healthy, active, and strong Cookie was growing. At the same time, the man admitted that he had to watch the dogs so that they would not accidentally bite the baby, but he was struck by how quickly the little squirrel became part of the family. However, due to the fact that the animal's grown at home, it will probably die if it's in the wild. Jeff says himself, "Despite the fact that she is a wild animal, she'll have to live at home. She runs around me as if I were a tree, jumps on various things, and plays with water. She has a big cage, but she runs around the house freely when I'm free and can watch her. Unfortunately, she'll not even survive 5 minutes in the wild. She's very friendly with people and other animals. She has a close relationship with other pets of the family. Although I found her on the verge of death, I'm glad that I was able to save her. Even if you don't live in a forest, you have a home where you can be happy. She has a large cage and almost completely mastered the house where I'm available to watch her. She wouldn't last 5 minutes in the wild now. She's very friendly with people and doesn't fear animals." Like other squirrels of its kind, Cookie is a nocturnal animal and every night plays and emits sounds similar to those of birds. It's real. She gets along very well with the dogs that already lived with Longo before she arrived. Now she's a member of the family. It's been about 6 years since Jeff saved Cookie. Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video in social networks. We'll be right back to you as fast as we can.